hunted. I am the hunter. I am the hunter.
I'm filming for several projects here in the Washington area, and there's a particular look I wanted. I think I found the right location. It's just going to be difficult to get to.
Stick. Yeah, it is slick.
The rain kept picking up, and this hill was much steeper and slicker than I thought it would be. And so I went and consolidated my gear a little bit, and I had to bring this chair for some of the shots I wanted.
So now I gotta cross this water, which it's not deep. I just don't want to get soaked. If I try to jump on that rock.
And so when I got down to the water, it was a little bit more than I anticipated as far as what I'd have to cross. The deepest part was a couple feet deep, and I just was going to try to jump over it, but had to evaluate it.
I don't want to jump. Like, this is slick. So like that rock's probably slick, and if I jump, that's a good way to hurt yourself.
In a situation like this, there's no cell service, and a simple slip can result in an injury that puts you in a bit of a bind.
And that's what I was worried about. So my back foot slipped. I don't think I hurt my wrist. All right, so now that I'm soaked, it won't be as hard coming back because I already know what I'm gonna do. What's so funny about waterproof boots is if you get them wet, like the insides, then they like hold the water. So maybe I'll empty those up here. Watch me find a way better place to cross. All right, so this is as good of a spot as I'm gonna find, I think. I mean, this is so cool. You got sick views that way, long view that way. So I just want to find a spot. The water's actually pretty intense right here. I'm not gonna try to cross again, but I think I can just film right here. I don't want to be too close to the rapids because then you're fighting the audio. So I'm just out here doing my thing.
By the end of this little adventure, I got pretty tired, and so I started looking for a campsite, but it was getting dark and there was a few fires in the area, so you were a little bit limited on where you could go. I ended up camping just in a parking spot near a campsite. And one of my favorite things, this happens pretty often, but one of my favorite things is when I do get in late at night, which that part I don't like. I like to know where I'm going, and that's probably one of the less fun parts of camping is when you're late to camp. But the best part is when you wake up and you had no idea you were next to one of the most beautiful scenes. So I was by this big river, and so I had coffee. There's a little bit of a drizzle, but the rain was starting to break. It had rained all night, and so I was able to have a cup of coffee on this badass log. The morning was pretty special. It was a pretty good morning. It's days like this that are truly special. You know, I woke up not feeling great, and you have to push yourself a little bit on these adventures to get out in the rain and get uncomfortable. But when it's all said and done, that's how you get the most beautiful shots, tell the best stories, and it just inspires you to keep going. And so that's something I'm really grateful for, and today is one that I'm never gonna forget. So stay tuned for all the work that I'm working on, and I look forward to sharing a lot of the stuff that I'll be releasing in the coming weeks and months.